Hello, everybody. My name is Saad Ringa, and I'm a midlife farmer. Welcome to another installment of State of the Garden, where each week I will be providing an update of my square foot squared garden and talk about what happened, what is happening, and what we are foreseeing to happen. So, let's get started. Last week has been a pretty busy week in the garden here. As you can tell, there are more plants than the last episode, and the reason is we brought all those seedlings from inside. We started some plants indoors back in February, and this is May 12th. So things that need time to grow and heat, such as tomatoes, eggplants, peppers, tomatillos. Yeah, we're doing some purple tomatillos. I tried them about 3 years ago. I had two purple tomatillos, but did not get any fruit. This time I'm doing four. Supposedly, there's a male and female. So I figured with four, there's a higher chance that I will get the two gender. Um, so let's see, marigolds. Marigolds, we started them as well. Basil, lavender. Probably forgetting something else. But here we are. We got some Swiss chard, carrots. Lettuce is not doing so well. Kale, tomatoes. We went ahead and put them in here yesterday. Eggplant, three different kinds of peppers, three different kinds of eggplants, and I think six different kinds of tomatoes. Also have some squashes. We have, let's see, one, two, three, four, five different kinds. No, I'm sorry, six different kinds of squashes. I like summer squashes better than winter squashes. Patty pans, those UFO shaped things, and zucchinis. We have a patty pan or two patty pans here that are doing pretty well. I'm going to leave both of those. Let's see, white volonté squash. First time I'm trying it. A zucchini here. Although this little thing that came out here does not look like a zucchini to me. I think that looks like a watermelon seed. How did that happen? I have no clue. But I also found a little watermelon seedling kind of tucked in with the radish. So I don't know how that happened. I'm going to let it go for a little bit. See if there's another seed that germinates there. But yeah, here we see basil, tomatoes, eggplants, marigolds. Well, I'm using the square foot gardening method for those of you that are familiar with it. But I'm also adding things in the corners. I reduced the amount of space for squashes. Normally you should give it 9 squares. I only gave it 6. And I'm putting things in the corners. Usually like basil, 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 marigold, basil, nasturtium over there. Um, let's see here. Lavender. And the idea is to just maximize the use of space and confuse bugs. I want to do as little pest control as possible. I want the plants to do that for me. If the plants are not able to do that for me, then I'll just go ahead and reach out to my favorite pesticide, which is a garlic spray. Just chop some garlic, put it in water, let it sit overnight, and spray those leaves. Here we have more cucumbers and peas, fava beans, something I'm very excited about. Can't wait to see how these plants perform. We got a purple tomatillo with what looks like a flower there. I'll go ahead and remove it a little later. That plant is too small to handle fruit. Green beans and wax beans are not doing very well. As a matter of fact, we went ahead and reseeded them. And we see one coming up right there in the middle of the screen. So that's one gained. lettuce, some germinated, some did not. We have thyme, and we're trying to use the principles of um, plants companionship. Like here, we put some Brussels sprout. You don't see the plants because they're not there. Um, we had to reseed it. Brussels sprouts here and broccoli rabe here. They are both a good, tasty plant for the cabbage moth caterpillars. Cabbage moth will attack any brassicas. Well, we put thyme right here in the middle. Thyme will deter the cabbage moth. So hopefully that's going to work. If it does not, garlic spray it is. So yeah, pretty much everything that needs to be sowed or transplanted um, is here. Um, so far, I'm happy with the progress. There are things that we might need to be reseeded. Um, Parsnips, for example, we don't have any. I have two squares, and each one of them has 16 circles, but no parsnip. I mean, out of 32, we got zero. So if that does not happen, I'll just go ahead and put carrots or um, black radish or something else, and just adapt. As far as what's going to happen, or the next big project right here in the garden is provide support for the plants, mainly tomatoes, eggplants, um, peppers a little bit. And I don't like those, what do they call them? Tomato cages. At least the ones that I can afford. Because I need 30 tomato cages. And I'm not going to buy the ones that cost $10 or more, because that's $300. And if it's like that, I'll just go, to the grocery store and buy my veggies. So I'm looking at different ways to provide support for these plants so they don't just fall and become a horizontal growing feature. Um, I I decided, I'm not 100% sure, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build something with PVC pipes. They're easy to cut. They are easy to work with. You just get those connectors and you can pretty much have any shape you want. I'm still working on the details of that design, but meanwhile, if you guys have any input about what to use for supporting those plants, I would really appreciate you sharing that information with me. And as usual, any comments, questions, and contributions is very helpful. We are all here to learn. And I guess this concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, take care.